Hello, fabulous Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of January 2014, Love Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, where it comes to love, you are not in the mood for anything frivolous, not by a long shot. In fact, as the year begins, I do think that a part of your resolution to yourself, if you will, is to experience a love that is more meaningful, that is more honest, and a love that you feel more deeply. I think about this idea of Geminis being associated with siblings. It is the sign of siblings, and as you know, the sign of twins as well. And so there is a part of you that enjoys love in a way that can be detached. You want the person that you love, whoever your partner may be, now or in the future, to be someone you can talk to be someone that you can be relaxed with, that you can be chill with, and that you can just share very honestly and very much in the moment with no pretense. So I do think that the energy this month is going to take you a little bit by surprise when you find yourself actually wanting something that feels more substantive, something that feels a little bit more searing or gut-wrenching. And actually, I see you craving an experience where you can be truly vulnerable and you feel that that is reciprocated by someone else. So there are a few ways to understand this, of course. Those of you who are in an attached bond are going to want that bond to go to a more honest level, to go to a level of greater intimacy, especially greater emotional intimacy. And that is going to be something that you are going to be wanting and likely to be pursuing, likely to be hoping for. But I do see you actually taking some action in that regard. But I am going to ask you to be a little bit mindful, because it does look like you might actually see something or see a show, if you will, that does seem and may very well be a moment of vulnerability on behalf of you and on behalf of your significant other, and actually make something much more bigger out of it than it might actually be. And so take it for the moment that it is and allow the moment to unfold for what it needs to be. And then in the fullness of time, after we get you past this month, you can look back and see if the events that transpired this month did actually make a major impact or not. Because for some of you it will, but for a lot of you it might not. It might just be an important moment that does define, in some sense, the depth of your feelings, but may not actually affect so much the trajectory of the bond. And so just allow it to be what it needs to be, and understand that ultimately all your experiences are about you. They are about what you need to see about yourself and about your learning. Now, for those of you who are open to meeting somebody new, what I think is a very likely scenario to happen is you are going to allow yourself to connect more deeply to somebody than maybe the situation warrants on the surface. So maybe this person is very new, and maybe it might be that you share something very personal, or it might just be you and your energy and you allowing this person in, allowing you to feel their cause more deeply. But whatever the case is, it does look like you are opening yourself, opening your heart up, and it may be a little bit too soon. So again, it might not necessarily be any actions that you take, but it's you that leads yourself towards feeling more vulnerable, towards having a connection that maybe you need a little bit more time to see if it actually does have an impact on the bond. Of course, you want to trust your feelings. You want to trust whatever it is that comes up for you. But whatever it is that comes up for you, you can acknowledge it and acknowledge it as part of your learning, while not attaching too much expectation on it, because expectation is the one thing that can drain a promising connection. Expectation is the thing that can really end up interfering with any kind of love or any kind of goodwill really fostering, or even a genuine friendship really fostering. Because there is an element of you being able to accept the process, accept the person as they are, but then also accept the process. And maybe in the fullness of time, maybe in the process of the time that any bond needs, this will work out to be a really great thing, or maybe it won't. But to not have that attachment to whatever outcome that you desire. Ultimately, what this experience is about you understanding yourself and your desire to have more meaningful connections in your life. And that really is a very beautiful thing, because it does suggest that you are growing more brave in the way that you understand yourself and more bold in the way that you are willing to share. It suggests an inner strength that you are allowing to shine through. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.